Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Dynasty Stock Market. I'm here with Frank, Jake, and JT. You might be wondering once again why 2 weeks in a row Lunas is introing this. Normally it's Frank, normally it's sometimes JT. I'd even expect Jake before me. No, it's because once again I have proved that I'm a fantasy football genius, and clearly the most dominant here. As this week I've gone up decent amount. We'll call it like a moderate week. Guys, how you doing?
I can't. I got Trey Lance.
I had Trey Lance also, so we're in a bad spot today.
Yeah.
I
Hate to be in that spot.
You are
Frank,
muted, my guy.
I think this is the worst moment in 3rd and 20 history.
We're down bad.
This is not great. So yeah, Luna's up 4K. I went up 462. Jake went up 138, and Luna's up 538. We can get the biggest risers and fallers real quick. Let's go here. Biggest risers. I mean, let's try not to touch on too many people that we already touched on for the pod. So, anyone for the stonks, in your opinion? Some takes on the trending ups?
I'm a little surprised Curtis Samuel's gone up almost 1,000. I know he's been good, but 1,000 seems like a lot.
I think he was just
there's
dead.
still room to go. If Alan Lazard's at 2,700, Curtis Samuel can reach that.
I mean, he's at 3,000 now.
I was surprised to see how
that.
high James Robinson went. I mean, obviously he's been playing well, but that's a player where I was shocked to see him start reaching first round pick territory. I thought that because he's been dragged through the mud so many times that he would only be around maybe like a 3,500, just a little bit lower. But I mean, we're starting to get to that point again. You should be able to trade a little bit on top of James Robinson and get a future first, according to this valuation of Keep Trade Cut.
I mean, I think so. I think it's. I don't know how to feel about James Robinson because he goes against like a lot of like
Guys,
what I expect to
Guys,
happen.
we talked about this after week 1. He's just a good football player, and he's going to continue to be a good football player. That
3,500 though. That's high.
he's at 3,800.
3,800.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, if I had him, I don't expect him to go higher. I would figure he'd be around like 3,000. That's where I think he's going to ultimately end up around, which isn't bad.
Oh crap! Been in the wrong view this whole time.
which 3,000 is still a pretty valuable player.
I don't know.
Like Cam Akers is at 3,000 right now. I mean, I'm sure you guys anticipate Cam Akers to go up, but just like to give a point, 3,800 is kind of high.
He was
So
at.
I think ETN's only going to get better.
He was at 3,000 last week and went up 800 to the 3,800 this week.
We can get into biggest fallers now. I think the obvious one, Trey Lance, dropped almost 1,200 in value.
Sweet Prince.
Honestly, the second one is a little surprising. It's Juju Smith-Schuster.
I think a little bit of panic because JT was saying it yesterday. Like, yeah, pretty good week 1. It was just week 2. He didn't really have that great a week. But like for what you're anticipating him to be, he's not going to be a player that like has like 7 for 80 every single week. Like there might be an occasional. I was kind of with JT on that. I think it was a bit of an overreaction.
Spoiler: I'm buying him this week. I think it's an overreaction.
It's not a bad buy at all.
Yeah.
I'm just like he dropped more than Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet.
Mooney put up 0.
Cole Kmet
0.4.
Yeah, that's what's kind of funny to me. Joe Burrow, a big drop. Tony, Baker Mayfield, Robert Woods, I think rightfully so. It looks like the writing's on the wall for Robert Woods. Tennessee is starting to become one of those places where if you're a veteran receiver, that's where you go to die. Like you go to Tennessee just to die.
Then they leave and get on the TB12 method.
Too bad Julio's already hurt again.
All right, but let's do it. Let's get into the segment. Who are we buying? Who are we selling? I mean, I have my sells ready to go if you guys want me to start.
Yeah, you can start.
Yeah, let me get to the sheet and then we can.
I know who my buys are. I don't know who I'm selling yet.
All right, Franklin, who you got?
First sell, Dawson Knox. I think I was just wrong about Dawson Knox, so gotta get him out of there. This is a tough one, but I am gonna do it. Romeo Dobbs. I kind of want to hold on to him, but I'm getting rid of him.
Okay.
I'm going to sell Rashad Penny. R.I.P. my sweet prince. Actually,
You still had him?
I might keep him.
You should sell him now.
Selling Robert Tanyan.
So we're
Bobby?
keeping Rashad Penny?
Yeah, he's
No, I'll
keeping
sell
Rash-
Rashad Penny. Fuck it. I'll sell Rashad
Just
Penny.
kidding.
Selling Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, are you selling Jeff Wilson?
Yeah, he went up like 300.
Yeah, but I think with Trey Lance
think he's
going
gonna go
down
up
and
some
Jimmy
more,
G,
yeah.
How does that? I mean, you know what? Fine, I'll keep him. Fine, just because of you. Gonna sell Sky Moore.
yeah.
I'm gonna sell Cordero Patterson. I'm going to sell Hayden Hurst. I'm
Yeah.
going to sell Zay Jones, and I'm going to sell Devin Singletary.
Okay.
Hurst, Zay Jones.
I don't know if I'll sell Kyle Pitts or not. I think I might.
You can't now. I was debating
Watch me.
buying.
Selling Kyle Pitts.
I was debating. You bastard. I was debating getting him this week. Parking some of the value. He's gone down like 1,300 the past 2 weeks. He has one good
Yeah.
game. He'll recoup that and more.
Who did the Falcons play this week?
The Seahawks?
Oh, okay. So maybe.
All
Yeah.
right, fine. I'll keep
Right.
Kyle Pitts.
Ross,
Yeah.
Ross Dwelly had like a 56-yard touchdown
Yeah.
against him.
Yeah, no, I'm not. At this point,
All right. Someone else go with their sells.
All right, my sells. We got Christian Watson. Goodbye. We got Bobby Tanyan. Goodbye. We got Trey Lance. Goodbye.
yeah.
We got Danny Dimes. Goodbye.
Fuck, I wish I had Drake London.
And I think that's going to be all of my sells, depending on who the Chiefs play this week.
Colts.
All right, then Edwards-Helaire stays.
Okay.
All right.
On my team, I'm gonna sell Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz, got him.
I'm going to sell. Let me see. I'm gonna sell Mike Williams.
And CH is all the way up to 4,200.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's really high. Who are the Chiefs playing? The Colts?
Yeah, the Colts stink. So
Oh, yeah, they do. You're right. I should keep him.
that was my thoughts exactly of like I don't want to keep him, but he's playing the Colts.
Hey, does anyone know if Keenan Allen's coming back this week?
Doubtful.
I think
Doubtful.
he was practicing individually, not with the team.
Okay, so he's not gonna play. So I'll keep Josh Palmer. I'm gonna keep Devontae Smith. Keep Christian Kirk. Keep Logan Thomas. How much do I have in my bank? 8,000. I think those might be my only two sells for right now. I might change my mind later on.
Yeah, we know that's not going to be.
I have my guys now.
That's true.
I might sell Henderson. I'll think about it.
All right, I got
You
sells
think
for you guys.
think about it. All right.
He
JT,
still went up
what you got?
100.
What's going
last
on,
week.
Joe? How you doing, dude?
I am obviously selling Trey Lance.
Goodbye.
Nice easy one. I'll sell Sky Moore. He's not seeing the field right now.
Garbage.
I'm gonna sell Cam. I'm getting off the roller coaster while it's happening. Selling DJ Moore. I think he's gonna bounce back at some point, but I'd rather just put my value somewhere else right now. Same thing with Baker Mayfield. I think the Panthers as a whole are gonna bounce back, but I'd rather my value elsewhere. And then Christian Kirk, I really like him, but I'm selling him at the 44-31.
Oh, we forgot to mention that we did embargo some players this week.
Yeah.
Jimmy G
And to
being
those who haven't-
one.
Real quick, to those who haven't watched before, embargo is just like when we know a player is going to take an obvious jump, and we know all of us would buy them, we just keep them off limits for the week.
Right. So those players this week are Jimmy G, obviously with the Trey Lance injury, Garrett Wilson and Drake London popping off in their second NFL game. So those two guys are out, and I think that is it. Correct?
That's it. Yeah.
Are those all the sells?
I think so.
Yeah. I might do one or more just later on if I think of it.
Yeah, there's gonna be
if I
some
need
limit sales.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna sell more, but I know one person off the jump that I want to get.
Okay.
You could start, Liz. You have the least amount of bank right now, so
So to start, T. Higgins is my first buy. Easy.
yeah.
He's fallen to wide receiver 14. He should be in the
What?
top 10. Yeah, dude.
Did he really? For what?
Yeah.
He had a good week.
I know. I don't know.
It's all the other.
It's all the other
players that are
guys.
flashy.
Amon-Ra is wide receiver 7. You tell me if you'd rather have Amon-Ra.
Oh my
St. Brown or
god!
T.
If you're
Higgins.
gonna tell me, if anyone offered me Amon-Ra for T, I would
T. Higgins.
go away.
Exactly, dude. That's what I'm saying. Who did the Saints play this week?
They play the Thurs, I believe.
The what?
Who?
The Panthers. The
Oh,
Thurs.
the
Yeah,
Thurs.
The Thurs.
Okay.
The who?
If I can afford it still, if not, I'll make room. Can I get Kamara? No, I have 2,700. No, not even close. Let me sell Darrell Henderson.
And get Kamara.
Yeah, and I want Kamara.
Kamara is one of my buys as well. If you want to slot him on my team,
He's fallen. He's right around Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think it's a 200 difference.
That's nuts.
And Saquon did well against the Panthers last week.
Nick Chubb
The
and
Browns
Kareem
running
Hunt did
backs,
well, yeah.
both of them, not just Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt had a great game that game too. So Kamara, I'm expecting a bounce back game and for his value to jump back up.
I mean, listen, I'll start going. I feel like me and JT are gonna have a couple of the same buys here. So,
What do you got?
well, are you also buying T. Higgins?
I'm not buying T. Higgins.
Oh, you're not buying T. Higgins, but you're gonna buy Juju though, right?
I'm going to buy Juju.
Yeah. So I mean,
You're buying both of them?
Whoa, what's going on there?
Yeah, sorry, wrong thing. Yeah, I'm buying Juju and T. Higgins, so we can kind of just get both of them 2 for 1 stone.
Yeah. If someone could give me Juju, that would be lovely.
What we got? Whoa. All right, so Juju, T. Higgins. I think those are both like, okay, Juju overreaction, T. Higgins because of just probably a good matchup. I'm gonna pick up this. I hate this. I hate myself for doing this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick up Jordan Mason.
I have him on my team, and I don't even want him.
With all the running backs getting hurt there, I'm hoping that he can just see like 35% of the snaps as the RB2. Maybe that can happen. I think they brought in Marlon Mack, which is a little dicey, but
And Tevin Coleman.
did they bring in Tevin Coleman?
Yeah, he's on the practice squad now.
I don't care about Tevin Coleman.
Yeah.
I'm really torn on is Kittle going to play this week?
He's limited in practice.
Your guess is as
I
good
would
as
guess
mine.
yes. He's someone I
might
consider
pick up
buying.
Kittle. Another one I'm thinking about is Dobbins, honestly.
I was thinking about Dobbins too.
Cheeky.
He had a full practice today.
I think
But here's the thing. Here's Frank. Here's why I'm hesitant to. If this is going to impact your decision at all, it's going to be his very first game back. It's going to be his very first game back. So I don't know if they're going to give him a full workload his first game back. And 2, the Ravens. I know the Ravens running backs they have now are terrible. Like even Gus Edwards is at least like somewhat decent, and then like now it's the people behind even Gus Edwards. But they've been averaging less than like 3 yards a touch. or a carry, I should say. I
You're saying
don't
yards
know.
per carry.
I know, but still, I just mean no running back has gotten it really going. So I'm kind of hesitant on Dobbins' first game. If this is his first game back, like he's someone I would try to probably get next week.
Yeah, I decided not to. I'm gonna buy Zach Wilson though. I just bought Zach Wilson.
He's someone else that I am buying. So maybe you
I'm
are
getting
buying a lot of
him
same
next
players.
week, even though you guys are probably going to get a jump this week.
I think I'm thinking about buying Sterling Shepard. He's been playing.
I thought
He's
that's
really
now.
low. He's really low.
He's very low.
I'm back
I
and
don't
forth on
know
whether-
because like maybe Galladay and Tony do start playing at some point, and what if that point just happens to be now?
I think
There's just no shot. They're just not going to play.
they're going to use Tony this week against Dallas.
They're gonna cut Kenny Galladay. They're gonna take
Galladay,
whatever
yeah, no.
fucking.
Galladay
They're
I
gonna
wouldn't
take
be
the
worried
dead
about.
cap and say, "Go away."
Yeah, Galladay I wouldn't be worried about. I'd be worried about Tony because I don't know, like it's a different staff, but Tony when he played Dallas last year, like went berserk, and they have the same defense and the same personnel. So I think this might be the week that they play Tony a lot, and he was one of the guys I was considering buying for this week. But I don't think you have to worry about Galladay.
I'm going to buy DK Metcalf.
I like
I
that.
think that he is in store for a good week this week, and he'll see a healthy amount of targets.
He should have had a better week. Did you, Frank? Did you? I know Jake was there with me. Frank and JT. Did you see his one-handed catch that was called back?
That was
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah.
That was absurd.
I feel
was
like there's
like
been
that
a
was
bunch of
huge.
nasty catches that haven't been catches.
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase
Deontay.
was one that came to mind.
No, that Deontay one I think
it
was a
counted, it
catch.
counted.
Deontay's kind of, which made it even. I think Deontay so far is the catch of the season. But
I mean, that Chase one was basically the same, just a little bit shorter.
I thought Deontay's was tougher. Deontay's
maybe.
was crazy.
No,
To
yeah,
get
that catch
both
was
feet-
fucking nuts.
To get both feet in bounds after that. Whew.
I have other. I think I am just going to pick up Sterling Shepard because he's the last on my buys that I can afford.
Okay.
And for now, I'll be done. I'm not dead set on any of these guys, to be honest with you, though.
Okay.
Are any of you
I-
buying Rondale?
I'm not.
No, not yet.
Nope.
Is he coming back this week?
No, probably actually he's practicing.
Because there's been I'm forgetting his name off the top of my head.
Greg
there's-
Dortch?
Dortch has been playing the
Dortch,
Rondo
okay.
role and like been pretty productive. I just that's the Rondo's something where I'm like I'm okay missing out on his first week back. Like I'm okay with that. I want to see him first. I have two sells because I just remembered the Packers are playing Tampa Bay this week, so I'm gonna sell Allen Lazard and Tanyan.
Good idea.
Yeah.
I think you all sold those guys. At least Tanyan, I think you all sold this week.
You know, fuck
And
it. I'm
let
selling.
me-
Or what are you doing, Lewis? Sorry.
let me get because for some reason he fell to wide receiver 30. Chris Godwin.
You are a Chris Godwin guy.
I don't know why he fell.
When is he coming back?
I don't think it's this week.
The week after this week is my guess. He fell to wide receiver 30. When he plays, he always produces, and he's still like, what is he, 26 years old? Like, just last year, up until his injury in like week 14 or 15, he was like wide receiver 12 or 11. Like, he was putting up a great year last year, and he just hasn't fully come back from his injury. He will eventually, but wide receiver 30 is crazy.
I sold Jeff Wilson and bought Rondale Moore.
Okay.
I might make one more move. I think I'm gonna. Do I want to? I'm so back and forth on whether or not to sell CEH this week.
I don't think so.
You would keep him?
Yeah.
I think Jake is
Okay, I'm gonna
one.
keep him. I'm gonna see if I can find a penny stock with the 1400 I have left.
All right. Well, I got some buys. A lot of doubling up here on what you guys have done, but the first guy I'm getting is Michael Gallup.
I'm getting him too.
He's coming back very soon, and he's just way too low for who he is.
He is way too low. I wish. Fuck. I want to try to clear money to get him.
The next guy I'm buying is Sterling Shepard. He's just, again, he seems to be the Giants' like top receiver at this point, and I know that doesn't say much with the receiving core they have, but to be at 1,300 with that is just way too low. I'm also gonna get on the Jeffrey Wilson train. Again, just good value here.
The thing is that I hate about this though is that I feel like you're buying him for a second at this price almost. Like, are you gonna trade a second for Jeff Wilson?
No, but again, I mean 2,200. That's not a second.
Jeff
I think it's
Wilson
more
is
like a third.
Jeff Wilson is you pick him up and you drop him soon after. Doesn't mean he wants to like stick with him. I get what Jake is doing with Jeff Wilson.
Listen, he's gonna get this offense is gonna look a lot different. Obviously, they're gonna go back to just playing it safe, giving Debo the ball a lot, relying on their running backs and short passes to Ayuk and Kittle and stuff, and hoping they can make plays after the catch. So I'm going to take the top running back in San Francisco right now. That's it. That's all it is. That leaves me with 57.33, which is just enough to get T. Higgins. And that
It's a T. Higgins party this week.
Yeah, I
mean,
I'm not involved in this.
When he goes down,
gonna regret it.
when a guy like that drops to wide receiver 14 for no reason after having a good day, it doesn't make any sense.
JT, you and I, we all know he's a top 10 dynasty receiver.
Yeah, but there's someone else I kind of want that I just think is going to pop more. All right, so you guys are mostly done with yours, so I can read off mine now.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
So I already bought when you guys were talking
Zach
about
Wilson and Gallup.
Zach Wilson, Kamara, Juju, and Gallup. Right, those are all there.
Okay.
Yep.
So then the only other two that I'm really going to buy are Darrell Williams, because I think James Conner might be out this week, and he is the lead back. So
who cares?
I'm gonna take Darrell Williams. Well, he's currently ranked at like 1,000. It's one R, I think, or one L. It's one of those two letters. Yeah,
I got it. It's one. Jimbo.
I just clicked on it. I ain't messing. Darrell Williams is the one guy I'm getting. And then I'm also going to pick up not T. Higgins, but CeeDee Lamb.
Ew.
He's another guy that falls into that category.
He's dropped crazy.
He's just bad. I'm kidding.
He's not. Yeah, he's currently holding a 30% target share right now for the Cowboys, which is just nuts.
Okay. Real quick with my last 1,400, I'm just gonna add Sterling Shepard.
Do I have to get in on the Sterling Shepard party? I have enough to.
Cheap. I didn't want to, but he's, man, what is he? 1,300.
All right. Well, the question is there someone else that I could get at 1,700 or below that's just going to pay off better than Sterling Shepard and compete with you guys? Because I do have to make like big moves since I'm behind so much. And I mean, just looking at the board, I don't think so. There's so many dead guys here.
The big move, if you want a big move, is it's funny because it's a guy that you hate.
You want to know the big move? The big move. Who are you gonna say?
I was gonna say because we, what is it? We embargoed Garrett Wilson in London. The big move is Olave.
No,
Olave is not 1,700.
No, the big move is Tua, because if he goes out and shows out against the Bills, people are gonna actually say this is real. But
yeah, he's just not going to though.
Drop though.
Yeah.
No, he can, and that's why it's big boomer bust play. Boom boom bust.
No, I'm just getting to you guys looking at that zone around where Sterling Shepard's valued. It is such a dead
Odell's
zone
right around there. I'm gonna wait a week or two on Odell. I'm praying that he doesn't drop under 1,000. Like when I see he's at like 1,100, I'm instantly buying it.
I'm just wondering, is it worth It's worth me
Honestly,
selling
no. If
Rashad
you
White
don't
for
have him, I
Bell.
do. I'm not sure if you do. Logan Thomas is the easy choice with guys in that area at 1,300. Easy. The first.
Yeah, you
2
know
weeks
what? You know what? All right, I'm going to sell Rashad White, and I'm going to pick up OBJ and Logan Thomas. I think I should be able to afford both of them.
And Logan Thomas.
Yeah.
Pretty good. We have 672 left.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think everyone's tapped out.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about flipping Christian Kirk into Kamara.
Join the crew.
I had both. So
Cool.
I'm pro both of them.
Cool.
Nice.
I can't give you-
Congrats, man.
Well, actually, no. I mean, I will tell you this: if I had to pick one of the two, it'd be Kamara.
I kind of want to sell Kyle Pitts.
Yeah, you can do it. That's
No, I'm
the
not
thing.
doing it. I'm diamond handsing Kyle Pitts. He will die on my
Love it.
team.
I love it.
Oh,
That's
ride
like
him
me in
into
real
the
life.
ground.
Yep.
All right, I think I'm done. Everyone else done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Dynasty Stonks week 2. One of us needs to take out Lunas, man. Lunas,
Yeah, at this point-
cannot go on.
I don't know why you
JT
guys just haven't.
JT
started
is over 10,000 behind.
Yeah. I mean, you're 8,000 behind. Over 8,000
Yeah.
behind.
It doesn't sound as bad as 10,000.
I'm closer to you than you are to Frank. Just saying, you're closer to last place than you are to second place.
By not by much. Not by much,
You
but
do the
yeah.
quick math here. Yeah, I'm closer to you than you are to Frank.
Like
Yeah,
you're like 3K behind me. I'm like 4K behind Frank.
Listen, we got a lot of season left. All right, we got a lot of season
A
left.
lot of season left.
So let's.
I'm reaching
chill out a little
reaching
bit.
100K by week 10.
As a wise man once said, I'd rather be hot at the end of the season than at the beginning. So, but yeah, good luck in your fantasy matchups this week. We got the Dynasty Pod next Tuesday. You guys, screw you. I hope all your players that I don't have currently on my team do horribly. Peace out. Have a good one.